You can talk. You think it'll pick me up?
Sure it will.
So in the Rakuten at Drift, we're not allowed to bring our own snacks.
Food.
But my mother,
Insisted.
she knows that I get hungry. So she asked me to bring this fish chips.
We had a great day of exploring. Went looking for the shipwreck. Ended up crashing a private party
Ended up drowning.
on a boat,
Somebody,
a bar boat.
somebody drowned me.
I drowned you because you were irritating me and you're annoying. And I
Why?
thought, just get rid of this bitch now.
Yeah. He can live the life on his
Nobody will suspect anything. I'll say shark bite.
Yeah.
Everybody will be like, baby shark. Gimme shark. No, you have to swim out from the beach to this boat in the middle of the waters. We saw it last night and thought it was a floating bar,
own. Yeah, I thought like we can buy drinks and stuff.
and then it ended up being a rental boat that you can rent for 3,500 pesos a day,
Yeah.
and then you just bring your own drinks and
Food.
So we ended up crashing a private party of the guys who shoot Survivor here in the Philippines. The crew.
And he got a free drink.
I got a beer.
Yeah.
I made some friends. Piggies.
Piggies. And korong-korong. Korong-korong? Korong-korong?
Piggies pub or bar or something. This British guy who retired and he opened up a bar just before the pandemic. That was good. Good to meet him.
And he really just had no plans of going back anymore. So he just found a wife.
Yeah, I just found a wife. And he's living the life, literally. I mean, I don't think there can be many things better than this. I mean, if you've lived your life and you've gotten to retirement age and you've maybe saved some money, I'm not sure what his financial situation looks like, and you come here and you just kind of, you come die here. Man, fuck, that's like beep. Best. That must be the best.
There's a lot of them here.
I'm sure. Yeah.
And they just party every day. I mean, it seems like it's a party every day. Like literally life is a party, celebrated. They're just celebrating their lives.
So this lady that he would have married, right? She's not young. Do you think she's maybe divorced or she's been single her whole life, and then he just like how do you think that happens? Like, is there a service? I mean, I swiped for you, like Philipina.com.
Yeah.
Philipina to pay
Mail
for
bride.
sale.
Yeah.
For sale.com.
No, there's a site. Bride mail to order. Bride to order. Mail.
For Filipinas.
Yeah. There is. Like if you really want to just marry a Filipina, just go on there.
So it's okay.
There's also Philipina.com.
Philipina.com.
So there are men who just really like Filipinas, and they'll probably end up that way.
No, I mean, you did warn me. You said once you go Filipina, you will never go
Yeah.
anywhere else. And I understand why you say that.
Yeah. I mean, you see all of the Filipinas, right? They're all very caring.
No disrespect to South African women.
Oops.
That's
Sorry
Kimi's words.
to his ex-girlfriends. But like I am confident. Like just in case, I think it will be like if you try another, what do you call it, nationality, you'll be like, wait a minute, I think I'll go back to the Filipinas.
What about when a guy just wants an independent woman who can just do her own thing, and he just wants to do his own thing, and he doesn't necessarily want a subservient wife? Because I mean, that's why you say you think Filipinas have the edge, right? Because they are caring and subservient. Is that no?
I mean, no. I think Filipina women are also very strong. They hold the fort. They hold down the fort. Does that make sense? Like, yes, they will serve, and yet they will also keep it together.
Okay.
You know.
So like kind of an all-rounder
All
package
around.
deal.
Oh, hello.
I know. I mean, maybe this has a maybe there's a connection here. Pablo Francisco, I don't know if you know him. He's a stand-up comedian. He had a stand-up bit where he spoke about Mexican girlfriends, and I mean, there's some relation there because of the language and
Same kind of same
similar culture,
yeah.
cultural effects.
I love Mexicans.
And he says, in one of his bits, he says, like, if you have a Mexican girlfriend, you're sorted. Like, if you ever get into trouble, you just go call your girlfriend, and she will fuck them up. She will like take care of it. She's like, don't worry, baby, I got this.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to think maybe that's
so.
it. Maybe you got my back, so nobody's gonna mess with me because Kimi's got it.
Yeah. I mean, just look at Cookie, my mother.
Tita Cookie.
You know how
Mother
like,
Lou.
she's really like a great homemaker, but if anybody messes with my father, she's gonna. And also with me, like when I don't get into I remember I didn't get into the school of education in my college. So in their first 2 years, you get the general subjects, and then on your third year, you choose which college you're going to. And so I applied for the College of Education, and they didn't allow me because I was too Kimi. And that was their reason, like, oh, because she's like a little bit like not very education, like not the mold of an educator. And my mom talked to the dean and gave it to her, of course. And finally they said, okay, well, we'll let her in.
So sorry.
So sorry.
Here's a full bursary.
Yeah. And the following year, the dean resigned. Or retired. She's like, I'm done with this.
No more Cookie, please.
No more Cookie, please.
Did you do well in that year, or maybe you failed the year and then the dean was like, I'm not dealing with that woman again?
I was good. I'm a good educator, I believe. One of a kind.
Yeah, I suppose as far as teachers go, and I have 17 years experience, you have to fit in a certain mold. There is definitely you're a great teacher if you follow the rules to the book, and if you can break them in the classroom, or something like that. But if you, I'm really like talking through my neck here. Probably I might be opening up a whole can of worms, but I did not fit the mold at all.
You didn't?
Not at all. And I think that was my appeal to the learners. They really liked it because I was completely unconventional.
Yeah.
Certain staff members also appreciate that in me, but I know we got new management 4 years before I quit, and I think they were less open to the idea. They wanted a very specific, like, box fitting
like teacher. They want a teacher. Whatever that means, right?
Yeah.
Like, huh? What is that?
I mean, teacher is a really broad term as well, and it can mean anything actually.
Yeah.
But for educational purposes, you want to raise a society who conforms. Maybe not as much in the Western cultures. Maybe more more in
I
the
think more
eastern.
here.
Yeah.
So I was like way ahead in terms of in the times.
Yeah.
Like I was just too much. Like, oh, that's too unconventional for us, and this is why
It's a drone
I
coming.
I only did my teaching, I think, for 6 months officially, and I I just quit. I mean, they loved me, I know, but then I just wasn't feeling it, and I said, I'm not for here, for
Yeah,
something
it takes
else.
a very special person to be a teacher and to thrive in that environment.
Yeah.
And all my respect to them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Uh, I could only, and I use the word only very loosely here, but I could only survive for 17 years, and then I just really could not one more
But
month.
17 was actually
17 was
really long.
very long,
Really long.
maybe too long, but I had responsibilities, and there were other factors playing part in my decision. And really happy for all of the lessons that I'd learned on the way before quitting, and the opportunities I was given. Education was really not all bad for me. I don't want to villainize it in any way. I just realized I'm not one of those teachers who make it look so
Yeah.
effortlessly and who just look like they belong there, and
Yeah.
they are energized every
Yeah.
day, like just being there.
Yeah.
And eventually I realized that's not who and what I am, and it's not a situation, a place where I will ever really thrive as much as I know I can elsewhere.
Congratulations, though. I mean, that's a lot of years. And finally, you took the leap. Jump ship.
Yeah. Beautiful quote for the day. If you take that leap, your true self will catch you.
By Rudolph Mary.
No, I didn't say it. Can't remember who said it. Kimi just
Yeah.
attributed
I
it to me. She's like, quote, if you take that first leap, your true self will catch you, by Rudolph Maria. And I'm like, I'm gonna get sued for that shit.
But
I
you
think
keep
it's
saying it.
I actually
like it.
think it's an old a cultural proverb. I'm not sure where though. Maybe Indian, maybe, I'm not sure. I think it's a old saying, a proverb somewhere.
Maybe.
And we just had massages. That was great.
Super. I am looking forward to my mango shake.
Mango.
And then I'm gonna try to read my well-traveled book, and then just try to doze off on a hammock in between two trees, swaying back and forth and back and forth.
I'll read my book on reincarnation.
Wow, that's a book that we got from the store
Bookstore before we were arrested
at
in South
Gordon's
Africa.
Bay. Yeah,
Gordon's
we were
Bay.
almost arrested.
By a
Because-
Karen.
Yeah,
Karen police.
Karen.
You can't park here.
Why are you here?
The police showed up and everything. It's like a parking crisis.
But you were calm.
I was very
that?
calm.
What about inside?
No,
Were
no,
you
I was
also
fine.
Still, you
I
were
was
fine.
With those people, I mean, they're just looking for a reason. If you give them any leverage, they will just pounce on you because they're ready to pounce. So you kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry.
didn't know.
So sorry.
I even wanted to say they should maybe just put up a no parking sign here, and I thought that might already be enough to get it to set it off. Like, but. So I just.
Yeah.
So sorry. So sorry.
Sorry. Just accept. We should show them where we are. Actually, we're on the 4th floor of the main hut of Drift.
360-degree view.
There we go.
Hut entirely made from bamboo and straw.
Coconut. Those are from the palms of the coconut.
Oh, coconut. It's beautiful. And that is the way down. Lovely vibe, yeah. Are there peanut butter smoothies?
We can ask.
Did you check?
No, but I think you can request. I don't think it's peanut butter, it's the cashew butter.
Okay.
That's what we had yesterday. So they can just smoothie it.
Okay, so yeah, that's true. They've got all the ingredients here. So, okay, quick Afrikaans word for today. The word for smoothie. For Tagalog.
Smoothie. Ice scramble.
Ice scramble.
Ice scramble. Like scrambled ice.
Scrambled ice.
Yeah, ice scramble.
I scramble.
I scramble.
I scramble myself.
Yes. In Afrikaans.
Shoot.
Smoothie. Smoo-ty.
I think we talk smoothies. We have a word for milkshake, which is not the same. I just want everybody in South Africa to be clear that they need to stop calling a smoothie if there's ice cream in it. That's just bullshit. It does not exist. Then it's a milkshake. Smoothie is like a... What is a smoothie in Afrikaans?
Smoothie.
Smoothie.
Smoo-ty. Smoo-ty.
Milkshake is melk skommel.
Mix common.
Milk.
See, it's like ice scramble.
Ice scramble. Milk
Ice scramble.
skommel.
Ice scramble is like
And scramble and skommel is
Yeah.
probably similar
Yeah.
because it's like mixing
Yes,
and
yes.
shake.
Yeah. This is a street word though, like ice scramble.
A scramble, please. I really wonder what a smoothie is in Afrikaans. There is a word for it. But it's like a word for... Okay, let's go cupcake. Cupcake in English.
Cupcake.
Cupcake in Tagalog.
Cupcake.
Cupcake.
K-E-Y-K.
K-E-Y-K.
Cupcake.
Okay, who's stealing English now, by the way? You've been accusing Afrikaans of this.
Wait, let me think. In Tagalog, monay. Is it a monay? Cupcake? O yung ano, kuha tayo ng pande, monay, pande. I don't know, pandesal. Pandesal is bread, the round bread. And if it's a little thicker, it's monay.
It's not that.
I don't know. Do you have cupcake for?
Yes, we have a word. It's a little comical actually, because nobody really uses it. It's just kind of one of those like, hey, did you know the Afrikaans word for a cupcake is this?
Yeah.
Which means that we probably just say cupcake all the time.
Yeah.
But it's kolwyntjie.
Wenkie. Kolwyntjie.
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 Yeah.
You know what? I was thinking because you told me about Charlie's, like a good story about Charlie's, the cupcake bakery shop.
Charlie's Bakery. Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie's Bakery. I think she would be a good person to actually interview too.
Okay.
If you want to. I mean, she seems to
On
be
cakes. About cakes on cakes.
Open. Yeah. And
About
then
kolwyntjies
and then
on-
you'll be eating
Oh.
together. Isn't that nice?
I mean, I wouldn't say no to Charlie's Bakery interview with Charlie's Bakery cakes.
Yeah.
So she, as a congratulations, I got some TV advertisement work, and I did a public speaking workshop, and she sent me some Charlie's Bakery as a surprise.
Yeah.
With congratulations, well done, Rue.
Yeah.
It was so cute. Okay, shall we call it a day for now? Okay, we'll speak
Bye.
later. Bye.